Okay, just a few things I wanted to talk about before they registered on my mind, and so I just wanted to throw them down on some YouTube. And first of all, I saw this dog today. This guy was walking this dog and had a bandana on. And all I have to think is, who's this bandana for? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think a dog ever wakes up and says, you know, I think I'd like to have a bandana on today. You know what I mean? And so obviously I don't think the bandana is for the dog. What is it about people that makes them want, like, what is this? What does the guy think to himself? Yeah, I think my dog's life would be enhanced if he could walk around with a bandana on. I don't get it. And if you're one of these people who dresses up your dog, it primarily isn't dogs, because cats, for the most part, I don't think are having clothes. And if you're one of these people who dresses up your animal, this is one of these things where we're just gonna have to agree to disagree. I just don't approve of it. I mean, I just think animals, they are not able to make decisions for themselves. I mean, because even a let's say a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old human, at some point they are able to tell you, I don't want to wear this, I want to wear this. Even if they put together some whack ass outfit, like they've at least expressed some interest in what they want or don't want to wear. A dog can't tell you, like, yo, bitch, this sucks. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, I just had a phrase running through my head. Bitch, you ain't ghetto. Um, you know what I mean? Like, it can't tell you, like, I am embarrassed and humiliated at the fact that you have dressed me up in some sort of ridiculous outfit, or made me get dressed up as some sort of item for Halloween. I mean, do you know what I mean? I just think that's weird. I mean, I often think about, like, what things, what things are like in the wild, And it's like, there are no fucking trick-or-treating animals in the wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, lions don't go around and, like, ask for candy in the wild. Like, no, they just eat shit. So, yeah, that's the thing, the dog and the bandana. Then the other thing is, and I was telling my coworker this, and she was laughing her ass off, and I'm like, it's funny, but it's funny because it's true. So I work for the, midwife's office, and a lot of obviously, the majority of our patients are pregnant. So this, I suppose is par for the course. But the midwife does checkups. They're like regular, like, gynae checkups and stuff like that. So this doesn't necessarily have to be the case for just regular patients. But, I see the patients' charts and stuff like that, like whatever their histories are and stuff like that. And almost all of them, like, there's a little history about, like, social history and, like, whatever. And almost always it's like I see it, like, written down, like, no drinking, no smoking, no drugs. And I'm like, really? Like, nothing? You know what I mean? And that just shows me, like, where my mindset is. Like, for those of you who know me or don't know me, like, I've enjoyed lots of drinking in the past. I've enjoyed drinks, my share of drinks in the past, and my share of extraneous illicit substances. And so I'm just like, I look at that and I'm just like, seriously? Really? That's me looking at a piece of paper here. Like, seriously? No? No drinking? Zero drinking? Like, you don't. And when it says zero drinking, I know that that's what it means, because it's like, there are times it says, like, 1 to 2 drinks a week or something like that. And I'm just like, really? Really? Like, really? And I'm like, it's cool. It's, like, confidential. Like, you could tell someone if you wanted to tell them, like, you drink or whatever. Because it's just so beyond me. You know what I mean? Like, when I drank, I drank. Like, the idea that, like, I would never drink was just not, that was just not an option for me. Like, it's just so weird to me that, like, people don't drink. I mean, it's not weird for me now because I don't drink. Like, I enjoy a really cool, awesome life, and I don't think about it. If I every day I woke up and thought about not drinking, I'd be drinking. But I don't. I have a really good life. And I'm glad I don't drink. I'm glad my life is much better without it. But my natural inclination, without um, basically without like a spiritual solution or without, a different way of living, is I'm a drinker, man. Like, I'm a drinker. I'm a drunk, I enjoy drinking. And so it's so weird for me to just see like person after person, like, no drinking, no smoking, no drugs, like whatever. I'm like, how do you get through your day? Like, how do you, like, I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's just so weird. It does confirm for me that, like, people like me are in the minority. That, the idea that I think that people like me are like, running the show in life, that we, like, comprise most of the population, is false. That still always comes as a surprise to me. But that confirms it. Like, I just keep seeing more and more people like, no, dude, you're the weird one. You're not, the majority of people. Like, although, can I confess to you, it does, like, this is sick, but it does, like, make me somewhat happy that, like, our president, like, did lines. Like, I mean, he's obviously not a coke addict anymore, but the dude, like, blew lines, as he was, like, going through his, like, youthful phase, and still trying to quit smoking. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I like my people to be human, and I should have more compassion. People like to rip on Bush, for the fact that he was a total coker and a drunkard. So I guess he was plenty human there too. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can relate to those people. I can relate to a person who, like, gets down and dirty. You know what I mean? But anyway, I've strayed. Don't dress your dogs up, people. Don't put them in people clothes. That's weird. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy fur. I've heard it's incredibly warm, though. I really do. From people I respect, I've heard it's incredibly warm. But it freaks me out. I don't buy fur. Even if I had the cash, I don't think I'd be buying fur. So I don't dress up in dog clothes. So don't put your dogs in people clothes, people. I'm like, it's weird. Don't put bandanas on them. I don't know. Something weird about that. I don't know. They're already cute. They already got cute little snouts and cute little ears. You want to pet them and love them. And, they don't need clothes. They already have clothes. God gave them clothes already. So yeah. It's freak out, as per usual. You never know what you're going to get from me on the old YouTube freak out. So, oh, and my sister's on Facebook now. I told her, don't tell Mom and Dad about Facebook. And she was like, okay, I won't. So, yeehaw! Bye.